Hi friends, welcome back. Today we are going to learn about the variables in Python. So if you guys knows any other languages that you guys already know that what is variable and what is the use of that variable. So this video is again uh, to the targeted people who really don't know about the programming languages. They are new in this uh, Python as well. So in this video my target to explain what is variable and what is the use of variable basically. So quickly I will start here that if we'll talk about the variable, so variable is nothing but a value. We can say that variables holds the user input basically or any kind of information. This is basically a way to store some information, some data. So in other words, we can understand that variable is kind of a container which contains some value. So for an example, if I'm writing a is equal to 10, so here a is a variable. So what is a is variable. A is variable which contains the value of 10, right? But where it stores the value basically in Python, like in every languages, this kind of values is going to be stored in the memory, but that value is not like 10, that would be in the binary format. So if we are going to use this a somewhere in the program, that it takes the value from the memory and then uses that particular value in our programs. So in previous videos we learn about the plus, minus and arithmetic operations. So we'll try to use this here and learn about this variable. So currently a is equal to 10. Now I can write a is equal to 10 plus 2. Now what will be the value of a? I can write here print a and c. Now a contains the value 10. Okay, so here we can learn that variable is nothing but a kind of container which is going to store some kind of information, value. Okay, so every programming language has the variables, and they have some different criteria to different rules by which a developer community can understand about the variables. So as I have given the name here a, that is not a readable, right? Like if somewhere in the future any new person is going to read a, then he is not going to understand what is a actually, right? So rule number one, that variable name should be understandable. Okay, so let's say here if I'm going to write age, right? So age is 20. So if anyone is going to read about this age, he can understand, okay, this 20 is referring to the age. So that is a first rule, that you should write some valuable name, readable name, which makes some sense. Okay, second, if I talk about that, in Python, you can write anything, but in Python, uh, to the developer community, if I talk about that, the variable name should be in the snake case. Okay, what is a snake case actually? So let's say this age is for user. There's some user who is going to use this application, this software, whatever we are going to build, that age is going to mention as a 20. So I can write here user underscore age is equal to 20. So this user underscore is a snake case basically. So this is the second rule, you can say. Also, you should not start the first letter with the caps. One, always use the small letter, the first one. Also we can write like this, underscore user underscore age is equal to 20. So by two ways we can create this snake case. One, with the help of any small letter, which should be start with the small letter, and the second is the single underscore. You should not use the double underscore, because in Python this is being used for some other reason, which is too early to explain here about this underscore variables or methods. But as a developer community, we decided that we should not use this underscore basically. Okay. Also, when we are going to create any variable, you should not override the keyword. What is keyword here? So keyword I am talking about here, that anything which is predefined in Python, anything which is already predefined in Python. So here you can see this print. Okay, this print is, when we are writing it, it's in the green, right? So it's somewhere saying that this is already in Python. We didn't created this print, right? But we are using. So we cannot create the same name of variable, right? Because that would be contradictory and you are going to get the error basically. So we should avoid to use this kind of keywords as a variable name. Okay, so this is all about the variables. If we want to take a look quickly, then variable is like how to use that. So let's say I have written here this user is 20. Now let's say big brother age is 30. Then what is the difference? So I can create one more variable here. The difference is equal to big bro age minus user is, and here I can quickly print this, which is the difference. So we got the difference 10. So this kind of thing. So here we are writing a 4-line of program, but in future you guys are going to write a 10, 20, 50, 100, thousands line of code, where we need to use a several variables uh, to store some values to operate something. So here basically we are going to use these variables here. So when you are going to write 100 line of code, 1000 line of code, then it's very difficult to understand to a developer that what is this variable and what it's doing. So comment is a very important part in that case, or the very genuine name which defined, which is readable, because anyhow we are going to write everything in English, so that should be very readable to the developers. When someone is new developer come into picture in your team, and he is going to check about the code, that he can understand that what is this difference, what is this big bro age, what is this user age. So name is a very important part, and as a developer we should very focus about this actually. One more thing which I want to explain here, that is statement and statement and expressions. So basically if I'm writing that result is equal to 2 plus 3 plus 2 into 8, let's say. So this full line is a statement actually. So result is equal to 2 plus 3 plus 2 into 8 is a statement. But what is expression here? So this right part, you can say that this is a expression. You can see this is also expression, this full is also expression, but this full line is the statement. So if I'm right here, print result. So every line of code is basically a statement where, but this is expression. Why I'm explaining this, because in coming future videos might be I will use term statement and expression, then what I mean about that, so that you guys can understand more. That's why I wanted to clear this statement was and expressions. What is this? So I think this is pretty much clear, right? Like what is variable in Python, what is the use of, and what kind, why, like what are the things which we need to take care while giving, by creating any variable name basically. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learn something new. So again, like this is a very basic thing, and I think who never know any programming language, then that this video is very helpful for them basically. Thanks guys. Hope if you like this video, then please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.